Hello and welcome to another update video about Coti. I haven't covered Coti for a while, but I think it's now time to do it again. We've been in this very long correction, and if we zoom out, we can see it. We started to cover Coti here when it was at 13 cents. I believe a really good time to talk about Coti, and since then we've pretty much always gone up and then had a double top and come down after the double top nearly to the 0.618 fib level. Not quite, we didn't quite get there. And now we are climbing back up again, and together with some other cryptos like Bitcoin as well, it is looking like that we see the first stage of a move up, I think, and we see the first really the first higher highs and higher lows for a while now. Crucial, however, is now that here with Coti we get above this trend line again. Now that is the ascending trend line we had here in the chart. Since then we found a lot of time support here on this trend line. So first of all, throughout this uptrend back here in July and August, then we came down here again in September, another time in September, and here in November, and that was then before we actually broke below it, found support on the 0.5 fib level, but eventually broke that as well, came down further, but didn't quite get there to the 0.618 fib level at 32 cents. No, we found support here at this previous high, which was at 35 cents. So since then we've started to climb up, possibly have now seen the low, but we need to get above this trend line. So we tried it already, and this could really look like a breakout build-up phase here, where we are now breaking out or preparing for that breakout, making higher highs, higher lows here, and really having a last pullback or pushback from that trend line before we break through. You can oftentimes see that pattern, and it oftentimes works out. What we would need now is to see that we move again to that trend line and then hopefully break out or even have another push away from it. But it's important to have then higher lows, indicating that the sellers really can't push the price away from that trend line again. The sellers getting weaker and the buyers getting stronger, and then pushing the price eventually above this trend line. And then ideally I'd like to see a retest of this trend line before we then go up. Now currently we tried also to break above the 20-day moving average here at 45 cents. Now we did fail that for now, while I think at the moment Bitcoin is going down as well. Pretty much as I said in my previous video that I expect Bitcoin to come down once more. Don't know if that is already that downturn, but even after that I would then expect the price to come up again. So Coti hopefully has now seen its low. This is what I currently think as well, because it's looking quite promising what Bitcoin is doing at the moment, also what ADA is doing, and also here what Coti is doing, because this was really in a strong downtrend, and for the first time now for really a while now we've seen a higher high, really a significant higher high, because we've come above this previous high, come above this previous high, come above this previous high. So this is not looking bad at the moment, but we need to get above this ascending trend line, and the level here is 48 cents. So for me 48 cents is an important resistance level. We just failed there, but if we now maybe come down a little bit with the other cryptos and then give it another go and then come through, that'd be really good. That would also then push us at some point here above 50 cents, and 50 cents is the level of the 50-day moving average. Overall, I remain really bullish on Coti. These have been really good prices to get into Coti, I think. And I think we won't see these prices for very long. I think it's a solid project, a really good project. As soon as the DayJet stablecoin is coming out, I think the price here will go much higher. Overall, looking at the indicators here, let's start on the weekly, just to get an idea of where we are. And you can see on the weekly that we have a lot of scope now to move up, a lot of scope. We were overbought here, we were overbought here. We've really reduced that down. We have now found support nearly at the 50 line of the RSI on the weekly, which is good. This gives us scope to move up. However, on the weekly also, we've had a sell signal here on the weekly MACD. But overall, we had that before, and that was really eliminated fairly quickly here before. Not here after that huge overbought, after we've come out of this overbought range there, that huge spike. But of course, when you are that much overbought and then you come down, then you have a lot of space to fall. But I don't think really that this does mean much at the moment, because the last time when we were at the same level of the weekly RSI, which was basically here in 10th of August last year, yes, we came into the red zone of the MACD, but again, we didn't really go down very far. So I would say that we probably get a turnaround here on the MACD as well, and then another buy signal on the weekly MACD. Here on the daily, because here you can see already that on the daily RSI, the daily MACD, you can see this turnaround. We've made a bullish cross here. So on the daily MACD, you come actually into the green zone, which is a buy signal, and this could push prices higher, right? So when we had that before, every time we had rising prices after that. So here before, on the 27th of October, we went up. Then here, 22nd of September, we did go up as well, quite a bit. And then here, this was also in the end of July. We went up throughout July, throughout August, and then had a peak at the end of August. So here on the Coti price, the MACD predicted these moves fairly well. So I would expect rising prices. We also try to break through here on the daily now, through the 50 level on the RSI on the daily, which is the bullish, dividing the bearish and the bullish range, you could say. So just indicating that we have an emerging uptrend. Also, for the first time in a while now, we see these quite a few green candles emerging. So that hasn't been here throughout the entire downtrend, really. We only saw a couple maximum. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4 green candles now, indicating possibly that we can really make it now, and that this could have really been the low here. So really hope for that as well. And it's not looking bad at the moment, because since the low here at 35 cents, we've already made quite a bit of a move to the upside here, nearly 38%. Which is not bad, which is really not bad. So 44 cents, 45 cents. And I expect much higher prices for Coti. The good thing is that we really reduced down that overbought level on the RSI on the weekly, and on the daily we're just having a bullish cross on the MACD. I think this is looking good, together with the fact that we found really good support here at the 35 cent level, and possibly Bitcoin is turning around now as well, as I said in my Bitcoin video today. So we could now really see that as a push for Coti finally. We've got a few resistance levels now to get through, as I said, the 20-day, the 50-day, and this ascending trend line. So hopefully you liked that quick update about Coti. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.